sort of thing that Ninjala has been doing for quite a long time now.
Hmm.
So, what I mean by the tournaments are getting stale, for the longest time, we had solo only tournaments, right?
For quite some time, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the first ever teams tournament, which was a Hanzo teams tournament, oh boy, did they bugger it up!
What happened?
Um, there were hundreds, if not thousands, of players that literally couldn't even enter the tournament. So, and the biggest piss take of all is that those that did get in were still given rewards when they shouldn't have.
Couldn't.
So they had to cancel and reschedule the tournament to fix all the bugs. One player, I believe by the name of Octostar, actually posted saying that they also may or may not have forgotten to turn lab effects off.
Oh man.
So yeah,
that's
if you
another
were
one.
in the tournament, you may have had your assist codes restricted to level 5 like they usually are, but she did notice that lab effects were more than likely not turned off when they should have.
That's definitely an issue. We will get to Ninjala Gum Lab effects at a different point in this conversation. I want to roll into another one of our mods over here. Grakito, how you doing, by the way? I know you kind of just
Hey.
chimed in the middle of all this. Are you good? Are you good, Home Skillet?
Yeah, I was doing a call with it. I was in another call. So
Oh no,
I'm
you're
here
good.
now.
You're good. I know you were playing Exoprimal, right? For a little
Yeah.
bit? Tested it out.
Oh yeah, it's actually a pretty good time.
Yeah. Actually, where are you playing it off of? I know it's an open beta. Where is it only allowed currently?
It's across all platforms, and matchmaking is cross-platform
For a beta.
for
That's
the public for the open beta.
Okay, I got you. That's kind of cool, actually. So let's see. Where did I start from before? So, Grakito, how has your vision of Ninjala either stayed the same or changed from season 0, season 1, to now? Are you kind of disappointed in the way that this season is going? Or, do you think that they kind of, did whatever they could introducing the fishing aspect? And you can be honest. You can be honest. Don't be afraid of that.
I was okay with the fishing. What I wasn't okay with was the pervasiveness of the fishing aspect in the season pass this time around.
Yikes. Mm-hmm. So,
Like a whole lot of the tier rewards in this season pass were fishing lures and bait.
right. So what my mod is explaining is, again, I'll say it like a broken record. For those that are just chiming in that have never touched the game, there's a reason why we're talking about it this way. So if you're new and you're completely unaware of what is going on here, I'll elaborate on what my mod is saying. What my mod is explaining is the season battle pass for this was the absolute worst. Everyone, almost, I would say, universally, was just either... I don't want to say mad because some people kind of liked it, but it was more confused as to why the Battle Pass is. So let me explain something about a Battle Pass if you haven't ever touched the Battle Pass in your life. A Battle Pass, basically, in the way that I see it, is supposed to kind of like, garner your attention to pay a specific premium currency from the game or whatever, and they're supposed to give you pretty, I'll say, snazzy rewards. You can take it from Apex Legends. I would say, actually, that new Pokemon card game actually has a battle pass, which is kind of funky, but that's a whole different thing as well. So Fortnite, I would say, I think Call of Duty and Splatoon now have battle passes too. Am I right to believe that?
I don't know.
I would say.
Yeah, Splatoon's is 0 buy-in. Wait, is there a buy-in for Splatoon's pass?
No, it is free, but unlike most battle passes, you don't get the option to pay your way through the pass. You have to play it.
Okay.
So if you skip way too many days
Oh,
on
shit,
that
good
game's
point.
pass, you ain't finishing shit.
Pay out battle pass. Okay, so Rachel
Okay.
really hitting a
Because I
nail
know that
on
Breakers
stuff.
also has a season pass, and it is a completely free pass.
Uh-huh.
You immediately get it when the season changes over.
Interesting.
So you are allowed to buy your way through the pass.
Okay. So that's pretty interesting about Splatoon not being able to do that. That's kind of interesting. Rachel hitting a lot of highlights tonight. I really enjoy it because I'm just like I know I had so many other things to talk about, but Rachel, we're like a hive mind right now. This is really good. So the thing with the battle pass is for the past 11 seasons, Ninjala has had somewhat of a theme for every single battle pass. Okay, so 11 seasons in a game, whatever your favorite game is, has been around for that long. Okay, in regards to Ninjala, for again 11 seasons, every single battle pass has had a theme that is stuck to the theme, and it made sense. Then for some reason, when season 12 came in, then for some reason, when season 12 came in, they introduced one new thing that was coming to the Ninjala Resort, which was fishing, which I was like, okay, I didn't have a problem with it at first until I looked at the battle pass, which if you, let's see, if someone can just do exclamation point, I think it's YouTube, and then that'll bring them to the YouTube channel. That video is there. You'll get the full dive reaction on how we felt that day. I literally had chat open. I literally just like, guys, this is the honest opinion on all it. Thank you so much for that, by the way, Andrew. I really appreciate it.
Yep.
It's more along the lines of when they introduced fishing, it was the newest thing to come into this game. The only time it was ever introduced. The Battle Pass theme was Junkyard. Okay, so you take it or leave it however you want to feel on the junkyard thing, okay? So I expected, all right, the Battle Pass is going to have a lot of junkyard reward-related stuff in the Battle Pass. And surprise, surprise, to everyone's, viewing points or whatever, the entire Battle Pass has, I want to say at most, 4 things related to the theme of Junkyard, and the entirety of it is literally just the fishing aspect. And I'll say this right now, it's not even mostly skins, it's most like bait currency that they have for something that they got going on in the fishing aspect. I don't know, because I actually don't even play it.
It's a consumable item.
Okay.
You use it when you go fishing.
Okay. It's a consumable thing when you go fishing, but that's only just to the fishing thing, which is only new for this season. So where did the rest of the Battle Pass go in terms of having a theme for the Junkyard? And then, of course, the 2 top skins that they had that were relatively good looking, you have to use Jala currency to buy them.
Yep.
Which, I don't know if any other Battle Pass, did that.
Most of the outfits for each season, they usually have 3, if not 4 of them in the pass. One at the tier 1, one at tier 100, and 2 sprinkled somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
And sometimes they even give a free cosmetic item, whether it be a facial accessory or headgear for the free-to-play players.
That's...
But sadly, this time, there's only 2 outfits in the entire pass. One at the start, one at the end. Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle, yeah. Let's see, reading another one over here. Be honest, every single season had at least 1 bug. You're being very generous if you're just saying 1 bug.
Oh yeah.
that's just being completely honest on that one.
You could say the game was laced with bugs from its inception.
We had a season entirely dedicated to bugs.
Which was
and everyone
just
took
a
the piss out of it.
giant joke. Completely. I'm like, you're kidding, right? No way.
Yeah, but bug catching is a common Japanese hobby.
Oh boy, yeah, that's true. At least, at least 1. Yeah, no, I hear you. You're good. So let's see. The Ninjala Gum Lab. That was another one. The Ninjala Gum Lab is another one of those weird things that just does not make sense. Hold on, I got the game open right now.
Let's just say the Gum Lab is something that just straight up did not need to exist.
Shouldn't have existed in the first place. Really? So
everyone is literally begging for this feature to be deleted, and also to be compensated for the money that they may have spent.
Mm-hmm. At least I'm gonna go in a box. AFK. Okay.
Give us the alt attacks, please.
So, when it comes to most the main title games, I got my fair share around here and there. There's usually, I would think, 3 max type of currencies for a game. So, for example, Apex Legends has the red legend tokens, then it's got crafting metals, and then it has the premium currency, which you use actual money to buy. Fortnite, I'm pretty sure, has its own currency. I couldn't tell you what. And then you have, what, V-Bucks? Is that
Fortnite only has one premium currency, and that is V-Bucks.
interesting?
At least for the multiplayer battle royale.
Okay. Let's see. Can I go here to figure this out? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Ninjala has, now help me out here, has the standard gold, silver, and bronze to help you advance in your game. That's a currency that it's available to all players. You just got to play the game. So I would say collectively that's one group.
Yeah, that would be a type of crafting currency because you can upgrade a bunch of stuff.
Yes. Okay. So that'd
Mainly your Shinobi cards.
Yep. That's another one. I don't know why I couldn't figure that one out. So Shinobi cards. So that's the crafting currency that you need to kind of survive in Ninjala. So that's one thing. Then was the gumball machine from the beginning, or did they introduce that late in the game?
If you're talking
Late
about
in
the
the game.
blue, if you're talking about the blue one, that was much later.
Okay.
Come to think of it, I don't remember exactly when they implemented that.
They kind of just slid it in there at the point.
Wasn't it like 5 or so?
You're probably right. A lot of things happened between 5 and
Probably.
7 and 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so the gumball machine, they introduced another way to get different types of cosmetics. I use the term cosmetics very lightly because we'll get to that in a second after I list off the other currency. And of course, the other one that they are literally giving out to the players at this point like crazy. And they have is it like a monthly or at least 1, 2, maybe 3 times out of a season? They have a Gomon Matsuri event where they give you Ninjala, or they give you Jala currency, which is the third option, where you can use that currency, which is the equivalent of premium currency in Apex Legends and V-Bucks in Fortnite, to buy the more higher end expensive cosmetics. At the time, that was fine. That was fine until they introduced the Gum Research Lab. Now, you got the 3 that we just listed off, and you have its own private standalone currency within the game of research points, which at the time it's even now it's still a little more confusing. But if you want to, let's see if everyone can get like all together now, right? Like if you buy research points, you can make your weapons that much better. Does that sound familiar to, some type of practice? Does that sound familiar to anybody? Like, a kind of thing that goes along with this or whatever? The gumball machine has always been there, but the blue one was new in this random season. Yes, there you go. Thank you. And Buster Pumpkin, look at that. Thank you so much for tuning in all honesty.
Yeah, they introduced the blues at the same time they introduced the blue tokens.
Yes. And if we could do one other solid here, anyone, tackle it first, if we can give a good shout out to our good homie Buster Pumpkin. How is it now? Killing Gaming. Wow, you tuned in at a very good time if you want to know what the hell is going on over here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Rachel.
Oh, Rachel beat me.
Rachel's got them
beat
speedy
me as well.
fingers. Rachel's got them speedy fingers. Rachel's getting a raise. Who said that? What? I didn't say anything.
Wait, I'm getting paid?
Become a mod today. Okay.
Oh my God.
So let's see. The what else was another thing? So the thing with the Ninjala Gum Lab. Oh my God! There's so many things we could spin about this Gum Lab, guys. So now the Gum Lab introduces a new way to power up your weapon. Again, for whatever reason. If you're confused, it's okay, because we're confused with you too. We don't know why they did it. Was never really teased about anything. Even some of the community work people, I'm not sure if they even leaked anything in regards to that. If they did, they kept it to themselves. They're going to be like, you know what? If I got to suffer through this info, then everyone else is going to do it at the same time too.
200% it was executive meddling.
Yeah, that too.
I don't believe anything about the Gum Lab was leaked,
Uh-huh.
but rather just bits and pieces that were actually announced by the devs.
Right. Let's see. Another thing in regards to, the Shinobi Shop. The Shinobi Shop is, like the one-stop marketplace where you can go and use the Jala currency to buy... Hold on, I'll even show it up right here. I think it's on here. All right, I'll do this to explain something real quick. Oops, I'm going to lower this real quick. So right here, again, because the top stuff that we have is the Attack on Titan collab. If you're new and you're watching this, thank you so much, in all honesty. So the Jala shop has all this at their disposal. Like, oh man, you can use the premium currency that you see that, right over there. I have over $8,000 because I'm not using any actual money to get it. Ninjala, or I guess Gung Ho, if you want to go there, they are literally giving you Jala in more ways than one than Apex or Fortnite or any of those games that really require you to have higher, that type of currency would ever give you whatsoever. Ninjala is like, here, go ahead, take it, have fun. So people have ridiculously high numbers of Jala. Yes.
Go Amon.
Pocket money.
Pocket money. I'll say it against procs when I stop. No, I hear you. It's completely fine. So my other beef with, oh god, we don't even want to get to the fishing part. Trust me, I don't want to touch the fishing part. My other beef with this is I don't know if they've really updated the shop. Like, they'll add things, but at the same time, you'll see things that have been here since like the very beginning. Which I don't know in most cases, like, yeah, okay, sure, they might update it. But it comes to a point where like almost everyone everyone in the community is running around with the same outfit over and over. I'm not saying I'm dissing your OC character, so I don't want to go to that route, but the outfits seem to get a little less value if everyone is around, running around with the same outfit. Because like, oh, well, we know where you got it from. Okay, we know you use Jala, whatever. Like, there's a sense of uniqueness when it comes to specific outfits because only very few have certain things. I guess I'll go ahead and put my own foot in my own mouth. I guess I'm running around with a TV head, for those that didn't know. So yeah, I run around. I saw the TV head. Somebody suggested, like, hey, did you see this? I'm like, I should go ahead and check it out. Like, what's the big deal here? And they said, no. Yeah, okay. So for example, it's this one right here, Mr. TV head. So I'm running around with this strapped onto my head, and I'm just like, all right, I like the TV head. And that's just like really as far as I went to really seeking anything else out. And somehow we coined the term that, oh, it's that Zero Matter TV head guy over there, which, oh, go ahead, I'll take it. But the shops don't really update that much, and if it does,
They update once a week, if not once every 2 weeks.
Zero.
And you'd be lucky to see any actual new items. It will still update and say, hey, there's something new here, but in actuality, they're only giving spotlight to certain brand items.
Yeah. Zero, how you doing? Mike No, hey, welcome to this Zero Matter X-Periment podcast edition. We're talking about Ninjala. I don't personally get why the fact of putting money in Jalas every month for skins, dance. Thank you. That's another one of my big beefs. Here, we'll go here real quick. Another one of the big problems that I have with people that have the Jala is people like to go and I've seen it in our friends' streams. So don't even think that I'm saying this out just because I'm it's on my own side. I've seen it at other people's streams where they kind of just like, hey, so I just bought like half the Jala shop. Oh my god. And I'm going to say this right now. Who the hell cares? Really? That you wasted your own currency to get stuff that literally doesn't do anything for the purpose of the game whatsoever. You get cosmetics. Cool. It's not Splatoon, where it's different, where the cosmetics you do get actually give you buffs to your character to play the game. If that was the case, then I would say this game would have a lot more of a problem trying to tame that than what they have going on right now. Because
That's why we don't have an armor system.
There you go. Because I'm not into all the OCs, photo shoots, blah blah. Cool, cool, John Oliver, right? No, I hear you. So the battle pass, because we're getting into that, because that's what requires to.
Season 12 pass, garbage, worst one.
No, that's fine. So I will say this again. I'll show it off again. This is just to show that for people that have never been a part of this game's community for whatever for their own reasons, that's fine. So in the beginning, they had, I'm pretty sure it was only two options. It was just the Ninjala Pass, and there was just the Ninjala Bundle. Then Ninjala actually did something very, very nice that was good for everyone, especially the people that did not have money. Okay? What they introduced was something called Ninjala Pass Mini. and they said it's an actual budget version of the Ninjala Pass. I think you get up to what, 30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
30.
it's 330. And
So,
then
yes.
you'll still have the perks of the pass until the season ends, but you won't get the premium rewards from beyond tier 30
Yes.
unless you upgrade to the full pass.
Correct. So, think about it. Just think of your standard battle pass. I don't know there's another game that actually introduces like, oh, hey, we can give you 30 levels to try out for a small price, and if you like it, you like it, okay? That, I will say, is probably a very good move that Ninjala has done to really entice people to play. And again, 300 Jala may sound like a lot to the average person that has never touched this game, but you gotta understand, they have Goemon Matsuri events. They literally have events, or just if you log in, they give you 50 Jala right on the spot right there. I think I walked in at one point, I walked in with maybe like 500 Jala just on the spot. Unannounced for whatever reason. They even give you Jala from time to time if they find an oopsie on their part. When they say, hey, we realize we have some technical difficulties, so for your trouble, here's some Jala. They are literally throwing Jala your way. So you are getting that mini battle pass almost essentially for free, and even within there, you still get some of the rewards that could be Jala from time to time as you're going up, traveling the battle pass, whatever. Only up to level 30. And there's no incentive to continue from there. But now you ask yourself this question. Why does the Ninjala battle pass matter? Well, for some reason, if you notice right over there, there's like a red ball that has the infinite logo in it. For whatever reason, again, we don't know why. If you're just as confused, the rest of us are confused too. You get skins for your games, but they're not like one-time skins like you would get in Apex Legends or Call of Duty or Fortnite. I'm using those games as examples because you're gonna hear this weird part. So, the skins that you get for the games can, make your gun or make your weapon, look cool. Okay, but the weird thing is you only get like 3, I would say on average, 3 matches to use that skin for that weapon. At the time, if you didn't
Actually, it's 1 game per gumball.
Thank you. Yes. So you do 1 game, you lose a gumball. That's a skin attached to the weapon that you're using. Now, let's say you run out of that, that red ball that you see there with the infinite logo, okay? I'm trying to keep it like not so Ninjala techy. I'm trying to keep it so like, this is for the general gamer. That's a gumball skin you attach to your weapon to play in the match to give it some, to get some swag out of it, okay? You have there's a number next to it. When that number hits 0, guess what happens? You lose that skin.
Oh, bye-bye.
You lose
And
that
it's
skin.
even worse. It's even worse whenever it's a skin from a collab, because you don't know if that collab is ever going to come back.
It's true. So you lose that skin. If it's like a regular skin, like okay, it changes your weapon to blue, red, green, yellow. I won't say gold. Basic colors, basic designs, whatever. Those are common. Yeah, those are common skins that will come back. However, just like my mod mentioned over here, if it's from a collab, you like at max get 3, 5, whatever. The second you forget that you're having skins that are running out, you lose that forever. Like, you don't get those skins back whatsoever. That's the weird catch with it, and we don't know why. Enter the Battle Pass, enter the Ninjala Pass Mini, and when they updated the whole Battle Pass. So, when you get the Battle Pass, it becomes, you have infinite skins, you can go berserk, and not have to worry about losing your skins for the entirety of the season. Or, if you have the mini Battle Pass, at least until level 30. You get those skins forever.
No, you keep that. Even with
you keep that until the end of the season, just like the upgraded pass.
Yes.
The only restriction for the mini pass is that the premium items that you get in the pass stop at level 30 until you upgrade.
Okay. So
But all the other perks, such as the infinite gumball skins and even the discount in the shop, those last until the end of the season.
Okay.
Just like the regular pass.
Yep. So, and let's see. Velmir, 30 tiers and we only want it for free gun weapons. Hey, Velmir, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. Can we please give a good shout out to our buddy Velmir? Velmir, we actually worked and battled with each other a couple throughout some very intense matches throughout our time here in Ninjala. So he's a pretty cool guy. They put that special skin at level 31 to make you want to buy the full one. Business. Yeah, I know. Yeah, now you can.
I mean, they got to entice you somehow.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's kind of the way the gaming landscape is. I lost a cool weapon skin because forgetting to buy the pass. Listen. You are not alone. You are not alone. Let's see. Clap. Thank you. Also, yes. Hello, everyone. Zero is the goat. No, I'm not the goat. I'm not the goat. If anything, I'm a chicken. I'll take that. Let's see if I.